365일 날마다 다시 태어나서 당신의 사랑을 되찾이할 거야.
날마다 꽃처럼 아름답게 피어난다고?
난 이제 행복 동산이야.
그래, 우리 함께 영원히.
겨울의 끝자락 나는 신이 되었지. 따스한 바람이 불면 봄이 좋은 이유들을 빼곡히 적어. 난 행복할 이유를 찾았어. 이래서 좋고 저래서 참 다행이라고 썼지. 어느 봄 갑자기 모든 일을 지우고 너만 보였어. 너만. 벚꽃나무 아래에서 내 인생 장면이 바뀌는 환상을 봤어. 겨울처럼 시리지도 여름처럼 뜨겁지도 않은 딱. 어머니의 품 같은 봄 햇살이 내게 용기를 줬어.
아메리카노 커피의 까만색이 내 희망의 흰색과 잘 어울린다고. 시적이고 뜬구름 같은 표현에 너는 환한 미소로 답했지. 기억나?
네가 내 시들을 보면서 말했지.
함께 걸으면 내 희망의 시와 와 노래를 들어보고 싶어.
난 이런 찬사는 처음이었어.
행복할 이유를 날마다 찾아 난 내게 노래할게.
봄의 최고 선물은 바로 너야.
최고 꽃도 너고.
당신은 누구죠? 나의 장난스런 질문.
내가 행복하라고 봄이 보냈고, 그리고 내 시를 듣기 위해 잘 듣는 토끼 귀를 가진 사람.
그럼 넌 엘프야. 맞아.
웃는 너의 반응은 수백만 송이꽃 같았어.
그리고 내 손 위에 포개진 네 손과 가만히 들여다본 너의 맑은 눈동자.
좋았어.
나와 똑같이 봄에 태어났다고 말하는 너, 널 뭘로 표현할까?
파란 꽃나무와 구름 숲과 호수 꽃으로 가득 눈부신 이 계절. 우리는 서로의 행복을 기원하는 신이 되었지.
너의 행복은 내가 노래할 거야.
나의 서툰 시도 널 행복하게 만들 수 있을까?
당연하지. 웃는 네가 나겐 최고의 행복. 나는 너의 손을 잡아 나 대신 우리라는 새로운 이야기를 써. 어제의 나보다 더 행복한 우리가 된다는 믿음.
너의 머리 위 벚꽃이 축복 같아. 너에게 봄의 행복을 약속해. 행복할 이유를 날마다 찾아 당신에게 노래할게.
봄의 최고 선물은 바로 너야.
최고 꽃도 너고. 봄은 동행, 봄은 희망, 봄은
나는
기쁨.
당신의 가슴 속에 사는 사랑스러운 악마야.
정말? 토끼귀를 하고는 악마라고 말하는 거야? 엘프가 아니고?
잠깐 엘프 할래. 내 옷색도 하얗잖아.
그래, 엘프가 더 어울려.
At the very edge of winter, I turned into a poet. When that warm breeze starts to blow, I write down all the reasons why I love the spring. Then came that one spring, suddenly erased every reason I could only see you. Standing under the cherry blossom tree, I saw the scenes of my whole life complete, rewrite like an illusion. Not freezing cold like the winter, nor burning like the summer heat. Spring sunlight, like a mother's warm embrace, swept me right off my feet. The deep black of that Americano in your hand blends perfectly the white hope of where I stand. You answered my poetic expression with a radiant smile. Do you remember? You said you wanted to walk together to hear my verses and my melodies. I had never received such praise before. Joy just kept overflowing from deep within me. The greatest gift of spring is you. You are the ultimate flower. Who are you? A flower spring sent to make you happy, and someone with listening rabbit ears to hear your poetry. So you're an elf.
So you're an elf.
That's right.
Your laughing reaction felt like millions of blossoms in bloom.
Then you layered your hand right gently over mine. Your clear eyes were shining so bright through the room, saying you were born in the spring, exactly like me. How do I even find the words to describe what I see? The wind and the flowers, the trees and the clouds, the forests and the lakes. This blinding season, completely for each other's endless peace. Can I truly make you happy with the poems I write? Of course you can. Your smiling face is my absolute greatest joy tonight. I hold your hand tight, we write a brand new story, call this instead of I. Believing we will be happy in yesterday, reaching up for the sky. The cherry blossoms falling on your head feel like a blessing from above. I promise you the happiness of spring wrapped in my love. Finding reasons to be happy every single day, I'll sing them to you. The greatest gift of spring is you. You are the ultimate flower too. Spring is walking together, spring is hope, spring is joy.
The happiness of spring I finally found was exact to you.
At the edge of winter, I became a poet. When the warm breeze blows, I write down one by one the reasons spring is good. In a spring, suddenly I erased all the reasons, and I only saw you standing under the cherry blossom tree. When I saw you, I saw a fantasy where my life scene changed. Not cold like winter, not hot like summer. The spring sunshine like a mother's embrace encouraged me. I went straight to you and spoke. You answered my poetic expression with a bright smile. I remember seeing my poems. You wanted to walk together and hear your poems and songs. This was the first time I've had such praise. I found a reason to be happy. Spring's best gift is best flower is you too. Who are you? I asked playfully. Female. A flower sent by spring for your happiness, and a person with listening rabbit ears to hear your poems. Male. Then are you an elf? That's right. Your laughing reaction was like millions of flowers, and your hand placed on mine, enchanting. And your clear eyes I gazed into quietly. It was good. You said you were born in spring just like me. How should I express you? Wind and flowers, trees and clouds, forests and lakes. This dazzling season full of flowers. We became poets wishing for its happiness. Can my clumsy poem make you happy? Female naturally. Your laughing self is the greatness to me. I write a new story of each other instead of I. A belief that we'll be happier than yesterday. The cherry blossoms of your head are like a blessing. I promise you the happiness of spring. I will find reasons to be happy. Spring's best gift is best flower is you too. Spring is companionship.
눈을 감아도 당신과 함께하는 행복이 보여요.
나도 그래.
봄이 너무 좋아요.
정말 아름다워.
이 순간이 영원했으면.
영원히 함께야.
우리의 사랑은 1500년이 흘러도 변하지 않아요. 문무대왕님.
겨울의 끝자락 나는 신이 되었지. 따스한 바람이 불면 봄이 좋은 이유들을 하나씩 기록해. 어느 봄 어느 봄 갑자기 모든 일을 지우고 너만 보였어. 벚꽃나무 예품 같은 봄 햇살이 날 격려했어. 벚꽃나무 아래에서 널 봤을 때 내 인생 장면이 바뀌는 환상을 봤어.
겨울처럼 시리지도 여름처럼 뜨겁지도 않은 어머니의 품 같은 봄 햇살이 날 격려했어. 내게 곧장 다가가 말했지. 시적인 표현에
네가 내 시들 보면서 함께 걸으며 당신 시와 노래를 들어보고 싶다고.
난 이런 찬사는 처음이었어. 행복할 이유를 찾았어. 봄의 최고 선물은 바로 너야. 최고의 꽃도 너고.
당신은 누구죠? 나의 장난스럽게 물었어. 내가 행복하라고 봄이 보낸 꽃 그리고 내 시를 듣기 위한 토끼 귀를 가진 사람. 그럼 넌 엘프야?
피우면 맞아. 웃는 너의 반응은 수백만 송이 꽃 같았어. 그리고 내 손 위에 포개진 네 손과 가만히 들여다본 너의 맑은 눈동자. 나와 똑같이 봄에 태어났다고 말하는 너. 널 뭘로 표현할까?
바람과 꽃, 나무와 구름, 숲과 호수 가득 눈부신 이 계절. 우리는 서로의 행복을 기원하는 신이 되었지. 너의 행복은 내가 노래할 거야. 나의 서툰 시도 행복해 만들 수 있을까?
웃는 네가 나에겐 최고의 행복. 나는 너의 손을 잡아 나 대신 우리라는 새로운 이야기를 써. 어제의 나보다 더 행복한 우리가 된다는 믿음. 너의 머리 벚꽃의 축복 같아. 너에게 봄의 행복을 약속해. 행복할 이유를 날마다 찾아 당신에게 노래할게. 봄 최고 선물은 바로 너야. 최고 꽃도 너고. 봄은 동해, 봄은 희망, 봄은 기쁨. 내가 찾은 봄의 행복은 바로 너였어.
At the edge of wind, I was a poet tracing lines. Every warm breeze through the pines. I wrote down reasons for the season, every sign, every sign. Then one spring day, I erased the logic in my head. Standing there beneath the pink, a movie reel of life a movie reel of life instead, life instead. The world shifted focus and I only saw you then. Not cold like the frost.
A sunlight like a mother's arms for which I finally yearned.
I reached out to you
With these poetic things to say, and you answered with a smile. Do you remember that day? I remember. You saw my poems in my hands, I still hear them as we walked. Was all that I could say as we talked. I found a reason to be happy when the world was feeling gray.
So I played a little game and I asked you who you were. A flower sent by spring to make you happy, that's for sure.
I've got these rabbit ears for listening to every word you choose.
An elf then, are you?
No, that's right.
And your laughter was a garden in 1,000 different hues. My hand placed on yours felt like some kind of ancient spell.
Looking in your clear eyes had a story it could tell. You told me we were born in spring the same time as the bloom.
I was looking for a metaphor, but you were just the room.
Wind and the flowers, the trees and the clouds, forest and lake, a season so dazzling. With every breath that we take, we became poets, wishing each other the best. I'll sing for your happiness, a promise across could my clumsy poems make you happy? Of course, your smile is the happiness that drives me at its source. I take your hand in mine, writing instead of I. Believing we are happier
And the people in the sky, the cherry blossoms your head. A promise I will keep. To find new reasons for this joy while the rest of the world's asleep. I'll sing them all to you. The greatest straight spring gift is you. The brightest flower too.
The brightest flower too. Spring is companionship.
Spring is hope, spring is delight.
Spring is delight.
Spring happiness I found was you, shining through the night.
Shining through the night.
화랑과 원하는 삼국 통일의 원동력.
우리 선덕여왕 폐하 만세.
화랑과 원하는 삼국 통일의 원동력.
edge of winter, I was a poet waiting, writing down the reasons why the spring is worth the celebrating. Then one spring day, the list's all blurred away. It's that under cherry blossom sun that only you could bring. Standing under cherry blossoms, my whole world changed to gray, to gold. Oh, it's not the biting cold of winter or the summer's burning sting. It's that motherly embrace of sun that only you could bring. I leaned in close and told my heart in every line and phrase, and you smiled back so brightly. Man, I recall them.
You wanted to hear my poems walking by my side. I found a reason to be happy, nowhere left to hide. The finest gift of spring is you, the brightest bloom of all.
Who are you? I asked you with a playful teasing eye. Just a flower that the spring sent to make your spirit fly.
With some rabbit ears for listening to catch your poetry.
Are you an elf then?
That's exactly who I'll be.
Your laughter was a million blooms falling where we stand, as you laid your fingers gently right on top of my hand.
And I looked into your clear eyes like a dream I know.
We were both born in the spring, seeds that the same wind had sown. How can I ever find the words to describe what I see? Wind and flowers, trees and clouds, the forest and the lake. In this season full of radiance, there's a promise we can make.
We became two poets wishing on every petal tossed. I'll sing your joy even if my words are clumsy and they're lost. Of course you will, you whisper, and the sun began to shine. Your laughter is the only joy that I will ever need as mine. I take your hand in mine, and we start writing something new. Me is gone and in its place, beautiful we is due. I promise you the spring with every step and every beat, finding reasons to be happy, making every day complete. The finest gift of spring is you, the brightest bloom of all.
Spring is present, spring is hope, spring is joy for us to find. The happiness I found in spring was leaving me behind. On the edge of the winter, I became the verse, listing every reason why the warm breeze is a curse. Until a ghost of a season drifted through the pines, and all the reasons vanished between the lines. Not the frost of December or the heat of the July, but the solar gold of April through a mother's tired eyes.
I leaned into the wind just to hear what you would say. You smiled at the riddle and you chased the dark away.
I remember.
I found a new rhythm in the way you hear the song. The highest praise I've ever known was right here all along. The finest bloom of every year is breathing at my side.
I played the fool and whispered, who exactly are you now? A wilder kind of kindness that the garden won't allow.
With rabbit ears for secrets and a heart and won't beat. With rabbit ears for secrets and a heart that likes to beat. I'm the flower of the forest here to make your world complete. Then are you something ancient, like a spirit in the shade? I am. The petals turn to promises, the clouds begin to part. We're wishing for the peace inside a fellow poet's heart. If I could sing your happiness, would my words ever ring true? You always do. I'm taking your hand to rewrite story we're in, turning I into us while the new days begin. There's a benediction falling from the white and wooden tree. I'm promising the spring all its wonders just to you. The finest bloom of every year is breathing at my side.
Every reason to be happy is a rhythm and a song. The spring is an alliance, the spring is a new faith. The spring is the only truth I've ever come to face. The spring I discovered, the spring was only you.
봄이 너무 화사해. 꽃처럼 우리 사랑이 피어나고 있어. 자꾸 여기 오면 내가 공주였던 것 같아.
나도 내가 자꾸 왕이었던 것 같거든.
이 길을 너와 걸으면 그런 느낌이 들어.